Well, it's Thursday, so if you follow the social media, it's Throwback Thursday, hashtag TBT. I always just think that meant turn back time, but, it's kind of accomplishes the same thing. But they call it Throwback Thursday, and normally you post a picture from, way back for whatever reason. You feel like there's a connection to this day, but it's Throwback Thursday, and it's usually a nice picture. But we're going to do Throwback Thursday here on the PantherLair Show, and it's not all that nice of a picture. It's from 4 years ago. It's a picture of 6 players getting suspended right before the game. It's a picture of delayed start by Lightning, 30-minute delay. It's a picture of, just kind of ineptitude, poor preparation. It's a picture of bad attitudes and hubris and just about anything else that goes into a loss like the one we all saw on September 1st, 2012. Now, you know that date just as well as I do, and it's not because it's my son's birthday. 4 years ago today, Pitt lost to Youngstown State. An inauspicious, as everyone used, probably the most overused adjective in the history of Pittsburgh sports writing, occurred on that day, September 1st, 2012. An inauspicious start to the Paul Chryst era at Pitt. And so we have a throwback today. We're throwing it back to that, but I don't think it's going to be a repeat. I'm pretty confident about that. And, I'm not really going out on a limb by saying Pitt's not going to lose to an FCS team again. But what I think is interesting is how different this year's Pitt team is from that year's Pitt team. This is a different team. It's a different type of team. And it's not just about Pat Narduzzi versus Paul Chryst. It's about the players. Remember, that team, like I said, had 6 players, including seniors, suspended for the season opener in 2012. This year's team has 16 seniors and juniors listed as starters on the opening 2-deep, the opening depth chart. 22 starting positions, 16 of them are seniors and juniors. And not just any seniors and juniors. These are experienced players, leaders. And they are stand-up players, guys that I don't think you would see fall into the same traps that 2012 team did. And it's not a disrespect to the players on that 2012 team. They'd been through a lot. They'd been through the end of the Dave Wanstead era. They'd been through the Todd Graham year. And here they were with their new coach, their third coach in 3 years, and they ended up overlooking their opponent. I don't see this team doing that. And the reason I don't see this team doing that is because of the players. I think this team has leadership. I just think this team has veteran players it can look up to, and has the types of players who won't let their team lose to an FCS opponent.